The following contest is a no disqualification match scheduled for one fall.
This is going to be dangerous. This is going to be volatile. I know you've been waiting with cautious anticipation throughout the afternoon for this matchup because anything's illegal, and these men have been on a collision course for about 4 months now.
Well, this thing is going to get violent quick.
Oh, wait, you were kidding when you said quick! Ron Mathis from behind with a plastic bag. Keep in mind this started last April at our Fallout event. Mathis attacked Rickey Shane Page after an 8-man tag and suffocated Page with a plastic bag over his face. Mathis has claimed he is the toughest, he's the baddest, he's the most hardcore, the most insane athlete in Cleveland ever since then. Rickey Shane Page... No! Rickey Shane Page has been waiting for his opportunity to come back and extract some revenge on Ron Mathis, and we have it here. Anything is legal, and a lot of our sick fans have taken it upon themselves to bring weapons.
What a bunch of twisted weirdos. I mean, look at some of these things that we got at ringside, and this is like a playground for Rickey Shane Page. And, well, Ron Mathis maybe not so much right now.
Normally this is Mathis in his element. But Rickey Shane Page has some dues for Mathis to pay.
Well, there's certainly not a lot of guys that are going to go toe-to-toe with Ron Mathis, but Rickey Shane Page is in that small minority. But, man, what is that chair?
Mathis, I believe that's a chair made entirely out of barbed wire. Mathis has not been pinned thus far in Premier Championship Wrestling, and that is a wiffle ball bat with thumbtacks glued to it.
You know, I've played
played
a bit of wiffle ball in my day, but never in that manner.
I would hope not. Mathis bouncing off the official to deliver the Tornado DDT. Mind you, no disqualifications, so the, quote, oh my God, he's yelling and he's bleeding. The white trash maniac can do whatever he wants.
Well, Ron Mathis, very resourceful, will use whatever he has around him. Clearly that means the referee as well.
The official's okay.
Meh.
You heard Mathis. This is my town now. Mathis wants that claim to fame to be the guy to beat. The craziest guy in Cleveland professional wrestling. And you know what? Looking at the past 3 months of this company, it's hard to argue.
Well, we saw previously with him and Dale Patrick's. Oh, well, that is not...
That's a hockey stick.
Well, that's not going to be 2 minutes for roughness on that. That's going to be...
That's a misconduct.
Well, that's 10 minutes.
Shades of my buddy Scott D'Amore. Oh, wait a second. Those are skewers. We're going to make some Mathis shish kebab if Rickey Shane Page has his way. Oh, into the skull.
Oh,
These skewers are embedded into the skull of Ron Mathis.
Joe, he's a pincushion.
And when you try to claim yourself as crazier than Rickey Shane Page pulls out all the stops.
He looked like a porcupine.
We've seen Mathis beat the hell out of some very undeserving young athletes. Brian Douglas, Marino Tenaglia, Sean Phoenix. Mathis has made them his plaything. And a Rickey Shane Page with some revenge. Oh, there's the thumbtack back. Rickey Shane Page went to fly, and he got the back of his head embedded with thumbtacks.
Well, Joe, that was certainly a home run shot. Ron Mathis always has that look on his face.
Oh, I believe that was into the arm and shoulder of Rickey Shane Page. Oh, that's lemon juice.
Oh,
that stings. Into the dozens of open wounds on Page's arm, and now into the other arm. Oh no. That's salt. Literally salt into the wounds of Rickey Shane Page.
Well, you know, I've heard the term adding salt to the wounds, but I've never seen it literally. You know, for anybody that's gotten just a paper cut and gotten something in it, imagine that 100-fold.
And now still all up and down the body of Rickey Shane Page. And again, hey, both these men have been in CZW. Both these guys have been in death matches. I've watched both these men on the Wrestling's Bloodiest Wars pay-per-view series. These men are no stranger to this atmosphere. This is something they welcome. This is something they invite. This is an environment that they are more comfortable in than any of us could ever understand. But you knew it had to come to this to determine, at least for tonight, who the craziest guy in Cleveland is.
Well, Joe, who wakes up in the morning and says...
Oh, now the leather belt to the back of Page.
Who wakes up in the morning and says, man, I'm going to bust somebody open and pour some salt and lemon juice into their arm?
You're looking at the man. Look into those eyes of Ron Mathis, and you'll see.
And he's making him a human lemon margarita, for crying out loud. Like, can we just talk about again? Rickey Shane Page put the skewers embedded them in Ron Mathis's forehead. I mean,
I'm not sure what that was.
Well, whatever it was, it's multiple pieces now.
I think those are a few carpet sticks. And whatever it was just got busted and splintered across the body of Rickey Shane Page. I'll tell you what, I don't want to give Mathis credit. The guy scares the hell out of me. Cover, 2 count only. But I don't know of anybody on our roster that would be able to not just survive, but thrive in this environment against Rickey Shane Page.
You know, it's one thing to be able to go through this and to walk away and have your scars and have your physical and mental deficiencies after a match like this, but both of these men welcome this. Both of these men want this. Both of these men love this. I think that says something to the sick, twisted nature of not only Rickey Shane Page, but to Mr. One Screw Loose himself.
Mathis has a woman's high heel shoe.
You ever think you'd call that, Joe?
Well, first time for everything. A fan brought only one woman's high-heeled shoe. I'm not sure where the other is. Oh, wait.
Well, Cinderella's going to be...
Mathis with that shipping crate. Mathis with other ideas. Oh, no. What? Rickey Shane Page has an opening. The bicycle kick. Page about 270 pounds, but... Man, you wouldn't know it by the way he moves, but he's got a lot of power behind that punch. Death belly driver! And through the shipping crate, and that's got to be just wood and splinters and just broken pieces embedded into Mathis's body.
We can see if you saw Mathis right there, he just pulled it directly right out of his leg.
Well, Mathis's clothing is ripped to shreds. Page's skin is ripped to shreds. This is a war zone here, and Rickey Shane Page charging in, but man, there's sharp wood, there's tacks, there's everything in this ring. Salt, lemon juice, you name it, we've got it in a Premier Championship Wrestling ring.
I mean, it's a household explosion, and there's... Well, Joe, normally in a match like this, we said earlier about survivors, but how do you survive?
Twist of fate! Could it be symbolic, a literal twist for Mathis? No.
I mean, I would never tell either of these men. I wouldn't want to be within a few 50 feet of either of these men because they scare me, but I wouldn't tell one of these men to give up and fight another day, but at some point you got to think about your future.
Oh my God. Well, Rickey Shane Page is maybe thinking about ending Ron Mathis's future. That is a chair with I'm not sure if it's a metal frame or a plastic frame, but the story here is the seat and the back of the chair is made entirely out of barbed wire.
And a bigger story is I believe we have a 300-pound man heading to the top. And this does not bode well for Ron Mathis in any way, shape, or form.
Are you serious? Oh, Mathis saves himself, but now Page in a bad, bad way. There's nowhere to go here that feels good. Oh no! Rickey Shane Page slammed From 7 feet in the air onto that barbed wire chair. The chair is flattened. The barbs were stuck in the skin and the shirt of Page. And now Mathis is gonna scale up high. Mathis with an elbow. And Mathis going again. I don't think Mathis got all of that elbow because of the debris in this ring. You see Page is trying to get to his feet. Mathis keeps knocking him back down. But again, Page keeps stirring because I think the wood shards are affecting his landing. Page up, Mathis takes him back down, and going back up again.
Well, I don't know if Mathis is on autopilot or if he's just insane. Well, I know that answer.
Yeah, he's both. Page keeps popping up, Mathis keeps driving him down, but how much energy and time is it taking Mathis to do it?
Well, he's expelling more and more every time he goes to that top rope.
I'm not sure that was 4 or 5 elbows, and Rickey Shane Page popping right up.
I don't know what took more out of either man, either the elbows or what Ron Mathis had to do to get to that point.
I think Page is feeling a second burst of adrenaline, and there's a choke breaker. Page has this one. Got him. No. And you can sense the frustration on Rickey Shane Page, and that's something you don't often see. Page usually has a smile on his face. He's having fun. He's entertaining the fans. But Rickey Shane Page, I'm not sure if he knows how to defeat Ron Mathis.
Well, how would you defeat Ron Mathis? I mean, what can you do?
I don't have a damn clue. But Rickey Shane Page might. I have a feeling, yeah, more thumbtacks. Already thumbtacks laying across this building. They were stuck to that ball bat. And now they are dead center. With 2 very crazed individuals battling above them.
I think crazed is an understatement, Dombrowski.
Oh, Page is throwing the tacks in Mathis' face. They're embedded in his boots. Oh. And Page took a second. I think thought he had Mathis in a worse spot than he did, because Mathis adjusted quickly. This is going to end very badly. Superplex Mathis into the tacks.
And Joe, don't forget there's salt among those tacks. There's wooden shards among those tacks. Not to mention just a superplex off the top rope.
And Page has a plastic bag. And we're going to go full circle right back to where we started. Page is going to take out Mathis the same way Mathis took out him. You asked how do you stop Ron Mathis? You knock him unconscious.
Well, he's got that over the mouth. That really cuts off the air supply.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Mathis' buddy! Chris LaRusso with a light tube bundle! Mathis falls on top! Mathis just beat Rickey Shane Page!
The winner of this match, Ron Mathis.
What the hell? Chris LaRusso went ultraviolet!
Can you just say that one more time?
Chris LaRusso went ultra-violent, and he helped out his buddy, his protector, his crazed property, whatever you want to call him, Ron Mathis. LaRusso, scared to death of this environment, this mob scene, this accident waiting to happen. But Ron Mathis just beat Rickey Shane Page in Cleveland, Ohio. That is huge.
Joe, you can count on one hand the number of people that have gone into a match like this with Rickey Shane Page and not only walked out, but walked out with a win. Ron Mathis may not know where he's at right now.
Rickey Shane Page was the 2016 King of the Deathmatch tournament winner. He did 3 matches like these and worse in one afternoon, and nobody could beat him. But Ron Mathis did tonight. And wearing Rickey Shane Page's blood as a badge of honor. Russo and Gannon feel persecuted against, feel overlooked, but man, with Mathis in tow, with these guys watching each other's backs, I don't know if there's anybody that can stop these guys, because Rickey Shane Page could not stop Ron Mathis. Mathis saying did it by himself. Are you kidding me?
Well, are you going to tell him any different?
Not in the least. Mathis beat Page. It's what it'll say in the record books. Few, if any, have done it in this building in that way.